Imagine having your gay awakening walking down the aisle. Like, what are the worst places for a gay awakening? Like, that's got to be one of them. Another one probably on your deathbed.
Sad.
Bummer. Maybe right before you have sex with a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that probably happens
I'm
sometimes.
sure it happens a lot.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying not ideal ones. Welcome to When Harry Dubbed Sally. This is a podcast.
It's a podcast. I'm Tess.
I'm Natasha.
And we watch a rom-com. We discuss the main relationship in the rom-com. And we say how long the couple is going to stay together after the credits roll.
Yeah. And if they break up, who breaks up with who in Porqué?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And today we watched Imagine Me and You.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So happy together.
Da, 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 should we skip an hour?
Yeah, I think we should just keep doing that because that's
F.
what kept happening.
That's what they want. Yeah, it did really keep happening in this film.
Movie. I thought this movie was cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoyable,
really
adorable.
The logline, or it's 2005.
2005.
A newlywed bride becomes infatuated with another woman who questions her sexual orientation, promoting a stir among the bride's family and friends.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and our main couple is Rachel and Luce. So we got Piper Perabo as Rachel and
Cute.
Lena Headey as Luce, Cersei Lannister.
Oh my God, the whole time I thought it was Keira Knightley. Are you serious? The whole film.
Who did you think was Keira Knightley?
Luce.
No, that's Cersei Lannister.
Oh my God, just give me a second here. What? What's our film?
Oh my God. We're off to a really good start. She's Cersei Lannister. I love
What's
Lena
the actress's
Headey.
name?
Lena Headey.
Lena?
Lenaheadey.
God, I swear they look so alike.
I suppose. Yeah, no, they got some. Yeah, sure. You're not wrong.
Wow.
And she also looks different without her blonde Lannister hair.
Yeah. Wow.
Still hot though. I have a thing for Lena.
Wow, this
Headey.
whole film, I thought I was watching Keira Knightley, and I was like, huh. Okay, yep. I love her. I love her in Game of Thrones, whatever. I've seen her in other stuff too.
Yeah.
She's in Gone Girl? Was she Gone Girl?
No.
That's another girl who looks
That's
just
another
like
woman.
them?
Yeah.
Who's the Gone Girl? 1 second. Really?
Yeah. Gone Girl is Rosamund Pike.
Okay, but Rosamund Pike looks a lot like Lena, blah, blah, blah.
Lena Headey, yeah.
Yeah, I think if you had Rosamund Pike and Keira Knightley, they had a baby,
Yeah.
it would be spot on. Lena, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cersei Lannister, we can call her.
Okay, thank you, Cersei Lannister. I'm going to call her Cersei, though. I don't need all that words. Wow. Well, that really changes the whole film, doesn't it?
You're like, everything I watched.
I take back. And I refer to her all through this as Keira.
This is going to be a
whole
good
time it's
episode.
Keira.
So, just so our listeners know, when Natasha
My
talks about
God.
Keira Knightley, she means Luce,
Played by Lena,
Lena
blah,
Headey, Cersei,
Jeez.
not Keira Knightley at all.
Maybe I should do a quick Control F on my document. And
I don't know.
change
I think
them.
that you shouldn't, and it should just be fun.
Okay, so our main
couple is Rachel and Luce, and Rachel is married. Is getting married to Hector, who everyone calls Heck.
Yeah.
Matthew Good, and then
he
we also
looks
have.
he looks like. Did he ever watch the Bates Motel, the TV series?
Oh, that kid.
He looks like if that kid grew up.
Yeah. Okay. Something about him was so familiar to me, and I was looking through his filmography, because I was like, what have I seen him in? And the answer is like nothing.
It's that he looks just like that little guy.
So this whole movie, well, and I also thought that Piper Perotto looked like Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, she has that vibe for sure.
And then her name is Rachel in the movie, and I was like, so this is a confusing movie.
Yeah.
And then Darren Boyd is Coop, and I don't know.
He's like the friend.
Coop.
Yeah, he's
the
Coop.
friend.
He's Coopin'. Coopin'. His vibe is a little bit like, do you remember Lost? There was a guy who had long, shaggy hair.
I believe you.
Trust me, I'm right. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, this was a British film, and we have to say
how long we think
Luce and Rachel will be
together.
Let me think for a second. Okay.
All right.
God, it really is crazy. That's not Keira Knightley. Okay. Film. I was like, she looks a little different.
What's off about her?
Jesus Christ. The whole time I was like, yeah, Keira Knightley is like a hot choice for like a lesbian lady. I'm like, the whole time I'm like, great choice. Well done.
I mean, I would say that Lena Headey is also a hot choice.
Obviously, but I was just like, she's so hot. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, how long do we think they're going to... I haven't even thought about this. Isn't that ridiculous? 21 episodes in and I'm like, oh yeah, we do this.
That's okay. Sometimes we forget.
Do you have your number?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like, okay. I'm just going to do my number and we'll go from there.
It's such a range.
Yeah.
I have a range. You don't have a range? All right. 3, 2, 1.
3 years to forever.
I'm cool with forever.
Yeah. I really want it to be forever.
I want it to be
really
forever
like
too.
them.
I like them.
But we also, it's one of those movies where we have them so early on and their relationship is so fraught with like drama.
We know next to nothing about how they are together.
To know.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those where the movie is very based on fate. And it's like, oh, it's love at first sight, like love at first sight. And if you experience love at first sight, that means that you've met the one.
Yeah.
And I just don't like personally believe in that. So
you're not a love at first sight girly?
No.
Huh. I don't think I am either because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because that's not what love is.
I believe that like when you know, like I do think that there's a moment when like with my current partner that I can remember distinctly just being like, holy shit, I can't believe you exist.
Aw.
Like it.
How
as
far
a person.
in?
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, but I would not. We also knew each other for a while before, but like pretty soon after we started dating each other, there was like a pretty fast, like, I don't understand how you fit every single thing that I would want in a partner.
Wow.
You know?
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I love
that. But I would not call it
love at first sight.
Yeah, it was like talking to him and being like, oh wow, all of our values, like we both want the same exact life as each other.
That's amazing.
Yeah which I think is important, and I don't think you can figure out love at first sight, and I guess I just haven't experienced that except for one time when I was on drugs.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was spooky.
One of my friends got married and has children with someone she met on drugs.
Oh.
It can be intoxicating.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah. I was on what I thought was Molly, but now I'm pretty sure was something else. Or my friend and I agreed afterwards. We were like, we don't think that was Molly.
What did we think it was?
I think maybe it was meth.
Love at first sight on meth is hilarious.
It felt a little bit methy.
It's like the most aggro love.
It genuinely, we like walked into this party and I saw this man across the room and I truly fell in love with him. Genuinely. I was like, and I couldn't speak to him. And I just stared at him like a creep and was like, and he like came over because I was like staring and like tried talking to me. And I think I was just like, and then he like walked away.
Wow, that could have been the one.
Yeah, maybe, probably not.
He's the one who got away.
Just a random man at St. Louis Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's so funny. Brain chemicals are crazy. You
Yeah,
know?
It's scary stuff.
Okay, so you
don't
believe
do drugs, kids.
Don't do them unless you want to experience love at first sight.
Anyway.
Yes. Okay. So yes, we think 3 years to potentially forever. I agree. I do think there's something about when you break off a marriage for someone else, you got to stick to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's decent.
Uh-huh. You're saying like if you broke off a marriage to be with someone and then you like left them after a few months,
Like,
it would
come
be like,
on.
wow, you really fucked up our whole marriage for 3 months.
For 3 months. Come on. Commit to the bit, you know?
Yeah.
I think so.
there's some of that. Yeah, because she does leave her husband for her.
Yeah.
I also think, you know, yeah, if you're going to break up a whole marriage for somebody,
Get in
you're
it.
probably, hopefully it's not just for like nothing.
It must be strong feelings. I think they have really
Yeah.
strong feelings, and they did, you know, when they locked eyes or whatever. And I don't know. We don't like know really any like bad characteristics about either of them. You
They're
know,
both like, and I think that, you know, I could see them just like kind of U-hauling it and
Yeah, nice,
being
easy
together
life.
for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 years to forever. I'm open.
Yeah.
We'll see if anything comes up.
We'll see how they handle conflict, which we just haven't had to see at all.
No, I mean the closest was when she overheard something and ran away.
Yeah, so not looking good.
Looking great. Okay, you read the log line. The movie starts.
Oh yeah. We've got Rachel. She's, you know, getting married. It's her wedding day. And Luce works at the flower shop. She's doing the flowers for the
Yep.
wedding.
Yes, she's a
Luce's
florist.
friend. She's a florist. Luce's friend is like, you need a love life. And she's like, no, I don't.
I have a life.
Yeah.
And
Fine.
so, yeah, she goes to the husband to be or whatever. Do you call him a groom?
Groom? Yeah, typically.
Okay, fine. Sorry. I'm not in a marriage culture. Yeah, she goes to the groom. She's like, I'm your flower person. Immediately, he's trying to pair Luce with his friend Coop. And so many actors in this film that I love.
Oh, yeah?
Sharon Hogan.
Keira Knightley.
Yes, Keira Knightley. But I promise you Sharon Hogan was Sharon Hogan.
Okay.
Right? The one who played Beth, who talked
Sure.
to that kid and was like, don't make people think I'm your mom.
Oh, yeah.
I love her. And it's so funny because this movie was over 20 years ago and she looks so much hotter now. And I love seeing that.
Yeah, we love that.
Sharon Hogan, the one who played Beth.
Oh, yeah, sure.
She's, I will watch her in anything. And she
Oh,
and
sure.
blah blah's friend, Keira Knightley's friend, Edie. Edie and Sharon Hogan are in a great show together, Bad Sisters on Apple TV. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, I've heard that that's good.
It's just fun seeing all the British folk back with each other, you know?
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. Anyway, okay, yes. So she's in the car ride with her dad on the way to the wedding.
Her dad's just like, when I was getting married to your mom, I just kept having the thought, stop the car. This is a horrible mistake. But you can't, can you? So you just sit there and say nothing, leading you to the longest sentence. He's like, basically like, I'm trapped with your mother. He hates, her parents are unhappily married for like 40 years or something. It's
They are,
long.
but it's a bit of a plot twist why he's unhappy until the end, you know,
Yeah.
which is kind of a fun surprise. But so he says all that, and then she yells, "Stop the car!"
yeah. Not to cancel her wedding, but
No.
because she forgot to pee, so she's going into a McDonald's as if there's not a bathroom at
The venue.
the venue. But whatever, that's fine. Best man Coop is hitting on Luce. He's like, I work out. She's like, I don't really like men with muscles.
Thank you.
I was like, this is such a sign that she's gay. Maybe it's not 100%, but I have a stand-up bit about this where I'm like, I think that I should have known that I was like also into women when I look at my like type when it comes to men,
Yeah.
which is like as feminine as possible. I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
soft, chubby, hairless. I don't want all this fucking
Stuff.
muscles and hair.
No,
and
me neither.
I don't know what they've got going on, but it's,
You don't need that.
I don't need any of that.
It's not going to impress me much, you know?
So this is, I just really appreciated that
Yeah.
because I have heard this from other lesbians or queer women when you're like starting to figure it out. You're like, I like men, but when they're soft and, and nice to touch, and they have
soft
nice
and cozy
skin
and nice.
and sweet and sensitive and
Like a woman?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. There's this, I assume it's our main girl's sister, H.
Yeah, she's very young. She's H. It's maybe short for like Henrietta or something,
Yeah.
but she says it's short for Jesus H. Christ.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
And she says, what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object?
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's kind of confused around. And then not Keira Knightley, our florist Luce, walks in and like gives the answer and says, it's a trick question. And then for some reason they're like, oh, flower lady, you like our kid. Come here and sit with us at the wedding, which was very silly to me.
Yeah, their florist is hanging out at this wedding. I'm like, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is not even show up, but drop off some flowers and go. I don't think you have to be there.
And they're like, no, you have to be here for our daughter, I guess.
So now Rachel is walking down the aisle to get married, and this is when her and Luce make eye contact for the first time. There's vibes. It's love at first sight.
Imagine
and she's about to get married.
Yep. Imagine having your gay awakening walking down the aisle. Like, what are the worst places for a gay awakening? Like, that's got to be one of them. Another one probably on your deathbed.
Sad.
Bummer. Maybe right before you have sex with a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that probably happens.
I'm sure it happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying not ideal ones.
Yeah, sure.
These are a lot of not ideal ones.
Yeah. I think that this might be one of this would be pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst
one.
one.
Also, even if it's not like a gay situation, just like realizing while you're walking down the aisle, falling in love at first sight with some random person.
My God.
Yikes.
Yeah. Also, the capacity to do that does make one wonder, like, is this a thing she's going to do again?
Right.
You know?
This is why I don't trust love at first sight people, because I'm just like, what do you mean?
I'm like, probably meth.
There probably are. Don't do drugs.
Okay, yeah. She goes that they're in love or whatever. And then we're at the dance party, the reception. You Spin Me Right Round's playing. Love it.
Yeah. Where, Luce is still there dancing with this flower girl or whatever. For some reason.
The florist. I didn't know. The first thing I wrote was like, damn, now she's already married. I thought there'd be like more. I didn't think she'd get married and then have to rescind it.
Oh, sure.
The movie.
You thought that she was going to like run down the aisle?
I thought like, oh, there must be a lot that's really densely packed right here.
Nope. She gets married.
And the bride accidentally loses her ring in the punch bowl.
Yes. Also, Coop is trying to dance with Luce. He's like, oh, we fit nice together. Lost my virginity to this song. He's like, just a weirdo.
Yep, super
but yeah,
weird.
her ring fell into the punch bowl and Luce gets it out with her hand. When she was like, well, there's only one thing to do, I was like, drink it all. That was my first thought. I was like,
how are we going to get to the bottom of this?
how are we going to do the bottom of this? I guess we have to drink all the punch. But no, she just put her hand in to get it, which I suppose is fine, but also unsanitary.
Yeah, I think
I don't
your
want
choice.
punch.
Your choice is a hotter choice. If Keira had done that, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, if she had just
Marry her.
I would have just picked it up and just started chugging. It's spilling all over me. I'm like, no, I got it. I got this, babe. And then you catch the ring in your mouth and
On your
like,
tongue.
hot.
Marry me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how I'm going to propose to someone someday.
I like that. I love all of your proposals. You have such good proposal pitches. That one's a hot one too.
And they're going to say, wow, that's my girl.
Yeah. I imagine we'd be like in a room somewhere, something normal's just some like events. And then suddenly I see you chugging in a corner. I'm like, oh my God, it's the day.
It's happening.
It's happening, you guys.
Happening right now.
Take out my phone. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she gets the ring for her. For some reason, it's important for us to know that the husband's boss is a creep. This doesn't seem important or relevant to me, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then we have speeches and whatever. Coop is like, oh, these guys are in love, and I think that's boring. They just stay home. Basically, they've been an old married couple forever.
Yeah.
Now Hector's going to make a speech. I don't know that the groom has to make a speech, but they're like, do it. And he can't do it, so So Rachel does it instead. And I'm like, if you don't have to make a speech at your wedding if you don't want to, I don't think.
No, but also her speaking as him was weird to me.
She was like, hi, I'm Heck. I was like, yucky.
All of it. It's almost cute, but mostly sad. And
yeah,
then
I just felt like it was weird.
it was very weird. I would hate that. I would hate also if I was saying something and he wasn't saying something. I'm like, come on. Because I
would
imagine,
just be like, why'd you agree to do this?
yeah. And my guess is they didn't make their own vows.
Yeah.
I assume they didn't make their own vows.
This is the part where they're doing
He's
it?
supposed to say something, I guess. I don't know. He didn't. But they told him beforehand to imagine everybody naked. Mm-hmm. I've never done that on stage and gone, this helped. I don't like how people look naked.
Felt the need to do that, but I would imagine you feel similarly. I don't really feel scared of public speaking, so I don't know that it's a thing that I've never ever felt the need to do.
I'll have events that make me nervous.
Sure.
But I'm never like, oh, if it's a horde of naked people, I feel more safe and comfortable.
Yeah.
It's so strange to me. I don't even understand what the thinking is. Like, they look silly naked, so don't be scared.
I guess. I feel like the best thing if you're nervous about public speaking is just don't look anyone in the eye. Go above the headline.
Oh.
Go higher up.
Yeah.
It's going to look like go pick a spot in the very back of the room. People who are in the front will think that you're looking in the back. People in the back really won't be able to tell.
Yeah.
And then you can just, I think that people get freaked out because they start making eye contact
and
with
they're
everyone
like, it's
staring
real
at them.
people, and you're
it's like,
assessing
just don't
responses.
Look at them. You don't have to look at them.
Yeah, I used to tell my improv students that thing where you're like, listen, right now your body feels nervous, but it's the same reaction your body is excited.
Yes.
So maybe you just reframe it and you're excited.
Yeah.
Sometimes it helped. I don't know. But mostly I just do like a lot of like chilling out my breathing.
Yeah. I think public speaking and performing, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And if it's not for you, then don't do it.
I think they should imagine their puppies. I think that's better.
You imagine their puppies.
I think imagining their puppies is so much better than imagining that. Like, you could like have so many speeches to a room full of puppies.
Sure, I guess.
You know what I mean? Something cute. Anyway, that's what I say. So
imagine they're all puppies.
Imagine they're all puppies. That's my public speaking advice.
Wow. Come to Natasha's TED Talk.
Yeah. But don't do the puppy voice because that'll confuse people.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're sometime in the future, a few weeks in the future,
Luce
3 weeks.
Is at her flower shop. Some guy comes in for a single flower, and then Rachel shows up. She's there to say thank you. She invites her over for dinner for with her and Heck. The goal that we find out eventually is that her plan is to set her up with Coop.
Yeah, I hated that. Well, I've hated and done similar things.
Where you try to set two people up?
Well, it's like I really like this person, but I can't be with this person because I'm with a different person. I'm like, let me just set them up with one of my friends. And I don't know what the thinking is there, but Oh,
I see. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that.
It's unwell.
Yeah.
You know, I think I want them in my life and I want to be nearby them.
Right. You're like,
how do I justify
I want to date them.
Yeah.
But since I can't date them, you should date them.
You should date them and keep them nearby.
That what, you can steal them later?
No, just like I like being around them. They're good. It'd make them happy and it'd make you happy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I try to avoid setting people up, and like the few times that I've been like, maybe you'd be good together, usually I'm just like, never mind. I think that when I feel the same way about like trying to date with myself, where I'm just like, what if they hate each other? Like, that'd be embarrassing.
Yeah, I've never been successfully set up.
Yeah. Have you ever successfully set up other people?
No.
Okay.
Solid no. So I guess never set anyone up is the
Yeah. I guess let us know if you have, but it seems like
it can't happen that well.
I could see like introducing someone, be like, I want you to meet this person.
Yeah.
And then if they hit it off, then great.
And
if
need a
they
low
don't,
risk,
whatever.
low investment, you know?
But yeah, being like, you need to.
It's weird.
But that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. And it just it already feels like inauthentic.
Yeah, she's obviously trying to be her.
She wants her.
And when she's talking to Heck about it, she's like, I want to set her up with Coop. And then she's like, when you've just met someone, but straight away, they're going to be your friend. And, it's this whole, she's fallen for her.
Yeah.
Which can be confusing. Sometimes you are like, oh my God, I really want to be, especially because she like clearly has gone her whole life thinking she's heterosexual and she's just now realizing it. It can be very confusing.
Had so many friend girl crushes.
Yeah. You're like, I gotta be friends with this girl. You also like kind of hate them a little bit.
Yeah. And you also like, I want you.
Yeah. It's real confusing.
It's so confusing.
It's so confusing.
Yeah.
It's not good.
So we find out during this foursome dinner that, only Heck finds out that Luce is gay.
Yeah.
And we also have a side story that's kind of a bummer about, God, it's all Kiera. It's all written Kiera all through this, that Luce's mom is alone and sad and oof, I don't know.
Luce is trying to get her mom to date. Her mom's like, why don't you date? She's like, touche.
My mom and I have this exact conversation, but opposite, you know? She'll be like, you should date. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's like a worry with a lot of people I know with single moms where you're like, I'd love you to be happy with somebody, but you're also like,
want to be happy with somebody.
Well, I think she has had such shit luck, and then that generation of men, to have to date.
No, my friends like across the board who have single mothers, the stories that they have about the men that their mothers are going out with are insane.
Yes.
I'm like, why is this man in his 60s, 70s behaving like a literal child?
Yes.
It is insane.
Yes.
I don't understand. Like, as bad as we can be like dudes in their
whatever
30, like millennial men, Gen Z men are bad in whatever way.
Older is beyond.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The unhealed,
just unchecked,
crazy shit that they have is crazy.
Yeah.
I cannot believe the stories that I've heard.
It's so bad. So I'm like, who's this poor woman supposed to date?
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, yeah, it's a foursome for dinner. It's a dinner foursome.
Yeah.
It's afterwards, and they have a moment. Don't they have a moment during the dinner?
They have a moment. She brought flowers. They're lilies because they're Rachel's favorite. And then Heck says something. He's like, do you believe in reincarnation? Because she thinks that you two have met before. He says that at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, when he finds out she's gay, it's because he's like, are you married? And she's like,
oh, this combo's great.
She's like, well, maybe now that the laws have changed. And she's like, I'm gay. And he goes, oh, lovely.
He laughs.
Well done.
He laughs for a while. And then he realizes it's not a joke. And then he goes, well done. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. People don't know how to react to a lesbian.
It's so funny. Not in 2007? Yeah.
2005.
2005. That's so funny.
Yeah. And so then Rachel's talking about love at first sight, you know, or no, she's saying that love is, you just know, and it feels warm and comfortable when you meet them, and then it grows. And Luce is like, no, I think you fall in love right away. Luce is a love at first sight girly.
Yes.
And Rachel starts getting upset with her because she obviously didn't feel that way with Heck.
Yeah, absolutely. She feels like she has to be defensive of her current relationship.
Yeah.
She swears it's love the same, and the importance is the same, even though she didn't feel this love at first sight thing, you know?
Yes. And then Rachel goes to talk to her out on like, I don't know, a patio or something. And she gives her jacket because it's cold. They're having this little
flirty
flirt.
time.
And she also apologized. She's like, I'm sorry for getting so crazy in there. I was like, I don't think you got that crazy. Like, you had a little bit of a thing.
Yeah.
And I guess this is maybe a conflict that they had, and they seem to resolve it fine.
Yeah, but tiny conflict, if you call it a
minor conflict.
It's kind of just like a disagreement in philosophy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it probably felt bigger to Rachel because she's now starting to realize that she doesn't love her husband.
Yep.
Yikes.
Oof.
Scary thing to find out this early on.
3 weeks in. 3 weeks into the marriage.
Coop is driving her home. Heck has told him that she's a lesbian. Coop, when he found out, was like, anyone can change teams. And then he's like, but like, not me.
It's so silly.
Stupid.
He calls her a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Wild.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
And he also says when he's talking to her, Luce is like, have you ever liked someone who was in a relationship? And he's like, well, their partner's their problem, not mine, so I don't care.
Yeah.
And Luce is like, I don't think you mess with other couples.
Yeah, she's really against it.
So she's really against it. And Coop is not.
Nope.
And boy, will the tables turn at some point.
We later find out that she's super against it because her dad left her mom, and it's a whole thing for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we run into each other at the grocery store. Luce is there with her friend, and Heck and Rachel are there, and Heck is telling Rachel, like, Rachel's still on about setting her up with Coop. She's like, oh, they left together. And Heck is like, she is gay.
She's like, wow.
She's like, what?
And then they keep running into this other
friend, which is always the most awkward thing. I hate seeing someone at a grocery store.
Tough.
I hate seeing them at a store.
Nope.
You're gonna keep running into each other. It's the most uncomfortable thing.
I hate it. I have to be like aware of like when I go to the produce to avoid you at the produce.
Because we cannot talk again.
No, we've done it
said
once.
hi and bye.
It was a lot of work.
I never want to see you again.
No.
I'm leaving. I'm probably finished.
And like, what are you supposed to do? Like, go pick up the conversation?
You're like, oh.
That was all I had. Like, I blew
it.
my beans in our first conversation. I don't have any more beans after that.
And you just kind of have to do the awkward, like, oh my God, look at that. Kill me.
Yeah. Yep.
So they're having this situation, and they're also both talking about each other
to each
and
other.
then running into each other over and over again.
Yeah.
Her friend's like, oh yeah, Luce is gay. She's as gay as a tennis player.
Yeah.
And then she's talking to Luce, and she's like, she's not just heterosexual. She's like Barbie heterosexual. Which I understand getting that vibe, but she's obviously not. I don't think she's gay. I think she's bi.
Yeah, she's bi. She's bi, and at some point I think Heck asks Edie if Edie's her girlfriend or something, and he's like, I've tried. And really all four of them should have sex.
Yeah.
Anytime,
honestly, Heck shouldn't be involved.
I'm cool with Heck being involved. He can be nearby watching. He can be nearby watching, cheering him on.
Cheering everyone on.
I think so. Getting drinks for him, maybe.
Yeah.
And then she and her husband, Rachel and her husband, are in bed. He's talking about not being able to make jam or something.
Yeah, they're talking about a friend who is cheating. He knows someone who is cheating. Oh, the boss.
Yeah.
Honestly, this entire work plot line, every time it happened, I was like, boring work things are happening again. I don't know what his job was. I don't care what his job was. I tuned the fuck out every time we went to his job. I did not care.
It didn't mean anything to me, but he was like, yeah, he cheats on his whatever. And he's like, you should figure it out before someone gets hurt or something. And I felt like it meant...
There is tons of conversations about cheating happening throughout this movie because we're obviously trying to figure out how Rachel feels about the fact that she wants to cheat on her husband.
And it feels like they're often, because they refuse to have a conversation, talking in some kind of code that you don't know if they know they're talking in. You know?
And she at some point is like, maybe he doesn't know what he wants.
And he was like, you should figure it out, you know? And it felt like it's about them. But yes, so then what's fun about this whole film with Luce, the florist, is every time someone comes in for flowers, they have like a different bit they're coming in for. Like one's like, I need one flower that'll change everything, you know? And then
this woman comes in.
Yes.
She wants flowers too because she's going to tell her husband that she's pregnant. He's going to be so excited. Then she starts bawling. He's going to hate me. He's going to hate me. So she's like crying all over her, which I would imagine, I bet florists do deal with this. People probably dump all over them about whatever.
Yes.
Customers love to trauma dump in general. I could imagine, a flower shop is big time.
You're a captive audience and you're like, oh, I don't know what says this, you know, and making them be some Ouija board for like whatever the right flower is to represent whatever.
Which I've never understood. I've never felt the need to do that. But a lot of people do. A lot of people really want to tell you all about their issues.
Yeah, I don't need a trauma dump on anyone. The whole flowers having meaning things is tricky because I feel like she knows all these whatever extra meanings. I feel like I only want to know the meanings so that I don't get the wrong flowers if there can be wrong flowers, you know?
I think I'm just like really not a flowers girly, so it just doesn't matter a lot to me. But I guess that would suck. Like if you were dating somebody who was a flower person and then you brought them flowers and they were like, this flower means death.
Yeah. Because there are ones
like,
that you do for funerals. There are ones that you do for funerals, and I don't want to get funeral flowers.
I didn't even know this.
And I don't know which ones they are. I just know that there are ones.
Oh my God.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
Flowers are tricky.
Well, it's like, do you know all the different meanings of heart emojis? The colors.
I have heard
it's
this.
Just like
I
this.
can't.
It's just like that with all of them.
Sometimes I'll use a different color heart emoji, but like very rarely. I'm like, I'll just stick to the red heart.
I'm not doing a lot of effort.
It's the one that's in my most used.
Yes.
And if a different heart color has ended up in there for some reason, maybe I'll use that. Maybe I'll get a little weird with it. I wonder, what are all the meanings?
Well, so like my friend was texting a guy and it seemed like they were into each other because all of his behavior implied that. But all of his hearts he sent were yellow. And she looked up later, and yellow is supposed to be like the friendship heart.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
Okay. What do we got?
Red is love you.
Great.
Orange is friend.
Ooh.
Yellow is bestie.
Huh.
Green is jealous. Blue is friend zone. Purple is fancy. Brown is trust.
What?
Black is sad. White is pretty.
It just feels kind of like a mood ring.
And then we go through, there's obviously all of the other...
Like the fun little animated sort of...
which are various, like, these ones make a little more sense. Like gift, fun, heart beating, broken heart. We get it. Jealous. Oh, I'm feeling jealous. Here's a green heart. That's weird.
Yeah, don't give me hearts with different colors unless you want to make me do research now. I hate that I know this. I don't want to do research.
I'm not going to do research. I'm just going to assume it's a regular heart.
Yeah, like, oh, that person just loves giving green hearts. They're just a green heart kind of gal.
I really,
you know?
For my job, I have to look up or like use emojis sometimes for captions.
Yes.
And I hate when I am like, oh, I want to use a new emoji, like maybe something different would be fun. But then I feel like I'm like looking up the emoji meaning because I'm like, what does the cowboy mean? Does the cowboy have secret meaning? And I think it might. And I don't want to find out about it. So I just don't touch the cowboy
we've got
emoji.
Some of those, and I don't know what they mean. I don't want to know. Okay, let's look up what does the cowboy emoji mean.
Cowboy emoji meaning playful or mischievous.
Okay.
All right.
That's not so bad.
That's not bad.
There's got to be something else. There's got to be some. No? Okay.
Like of what it means?
Yeah, I guess if it's just that, I love it. Okay.
Yeah. Send us more cowboy emojis. Playful and mischievous, like good in a good way, right?
I think so. It's just like, you don't.
Oh, I'm a cowboy. I don't know. I just.
Yeehaw.
I think
it's the face on it. His face looks pretty.
Yeah.
Like you're having a good time.
You are.
Yeah.
But I'm scared. Sometimes, you're like, oh, that looks fun. And then it's like, that actually is a slur.
This means you love genocide.
Yeah.
Look, I swear.
I didn't know what all the emojis mean. I can't know everything.
Yep.
God. All right. Anyway, the flowers are like emojis.
Flowers are like emojis. That's the end. Okay. So we're at the restaurant.
Yeah, she gets a flower delivery. She's supposed to bring it. Coop is there. I don't know.
The first thing he says to her is, fuck me if I'm wrong, but I think you want to kiss me.
Yeah.
And that's smart. That's kind of like heads I win, tails you lose.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, Coop's
all right.
His whole vibe is really bad and creepy, but I was like, I'd fuck Coop.
I wouldn't. Too blonde for me.
Yeah. I don't have the blonde thing.
No.
I also kind of have a thing. I feel like sometimes there can be like a boyish like douchiness to blonde.
Yeah.
That I'm kind of
You're like,
into.
yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You're like, cowboy emoji.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Cowboy.
Yeah, so she and Coop, like, I guess, spill secrets or whatever, kind of. She tells Coop, like, I like a girl. She's in a thing, whatever. And then for some reason, we're here at the little girl's H's
school. She's doing a planet presentation. I don't fucking know. I don't understand why Luce is invited. I don't understand why anyone is invited.
Luce helped her with the presentation. I'm like, why is the florist? What happened here?
Yeah.
How did this happen? Whatever.
How did she become best friends with this little
kid?
girl? But she is.
Yeah.
Because it's probably because Rachel's trying to set her up with everyone in her life. She's like, be best friends with my little sister. Date him.
She's a freak like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just a freak like me.
Yeah, she's a freak like me. Yeah, so they're sitting and watching the presentation and they're hands are next to each other.
Yeah. And then we have this whole like moment where we're also the presentation she's talking about again with all these cheating metaphors. It's the story of Zeus and him wanting to cheat on his wife. And so he turns someone into a bear.
Wow. I tuned all of that out.
Okay.
But
well,
that's good.
there's,
That's good.
you know, more cheating storyline.
Yeah.
And there's this moment and they start getting close to each other. And then you realize it's all in Rachel's head that she was imagining them
touches
almost
her hair,
kissing.
and then it lights up. It lights up and there's a nice like end where it goes, and that's everything you need to know about space. Beautiful.
Great way to end a presentation. Imagine they're puppies and end with, and that's all you need to know.
Okay. And then we see Rachel at work. I don't know what she does for work either.
I don't know.
But all of her friends are from work, I guess?
Yeah, she's got her work friends. I don't know. She's asking her coworkers if they believe in love at first sight. They both say no because that's reasonable.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she goes to a video store and she's renting porn.
It's called Georgie's Bush.
Yeah, Georgie's Bush. And her mom sees her outside the video store. I also love the like cashier was like, "This is a good one."
Oh yeah, she's like, "We got to find it for you."
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she grabs the DVD, and I think you have to get the CD separately, probably because it's porn.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did that for all rentals. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Like maybe it's just display one here, and then they look in the system, and the system said it was out, but someone else has it. She's like, "I'm going to call someone else for you to get this for you.
You need to get this movie." Mom comes in. She's like, "What?" And
she's like, "Georgie's Bush," and she goes, "Heck's very interested in American politics."
Yeah. Mom's kind of like, okay, it's very obvious this is porn.
So funny.
I feel like I'm also like, girlies never watched porn before. I guess it's 2005. You can find porn on the internet, right? 2005, you can find porn on the internet.
2005, you should be able to find porn on the internet. I think so.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I do think maybe it would live in a better society if you always had to purchase your porn through a person.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like...
No, I do think porn is too accessible. It's become a problem.
And you have to someone there where you have to look them in the face where you're showing them your porn that you're buying.
This is what I want to watch.
This is what I want to watch.
I mean, and I think, it is probably awkward. I've never had to purchase porn like that.
It's so funny.
It feels similar to like buying a sex
condoms
toy.
Or sex toys.
Yeah. You're kind of like... But
at least in a sex store, you're like... Everyone's cool about it. They're like, "Oh, what one do you want?" You know? Like, but like in a Walgreens, buying condoms, you're like, and here's chocolate. Here's
a bunch of other shit I don't need.
Don't notice the thing that I'm here for.
That or a pregnancy test.
Yes.
Also awkward.
Yeah. Then she's watching Georgie's Bush.
Mm-hmm. Heck comes home. She quickly gets it out. He sees it. He's like, "Oh, what movies did you get?" He finds that one. He's like, and she's like, "Oh my God, they gave me the wrong one.
That's crazy.
It's crazy." He's like, "Oh, we should watch it together."
Nice.
Because he's trying to have a normal relationship.
Yeah.
And he's very sweet. He really doesn't deserve any of this.
I like him so much.
Yeah, he's a very sweet guy. It does make it hard to root for her cheating on him, but also, anyway.
They need to all go.
Yeah.
Then we're in a future where we have some kind of bonfire, hot dogs, and fireworks. Mm-hmm. It's not the 4th of July because we're not in America.
We're not in America.
It's another event.
I think plenty of events could have fireworks.
It's true. And
who knows which one it was?
We'll never know. And Hector seems to know that something is off with his marriage. Mm-hmm. And he tries to ask Rachel's dad. He's trying to go like, did stuff get odd after marriage? You know?
Like, you can't ask your wife's dad.
I don't know.
Would you have a conversation with your partner's mom or dad about them?
I think the way he didn't know, but I think you're allowed to ask like what changed in your relationship after you got married. I think that's like, to try to do it in a more obtuse way, which I think is the way to do it. Otherwise to go in.
I just feel like if somebody asked me that, I would be like, "Oh, what's going on with you and my child?"
Yeah. And he doesn't want that. He says, "Don't ever mention Rachel to me. As soon as you do, I realize you're fucking my daughter."
Yeah. It's just fair. It's like, I don't want to think about that. It's like, we can talk about sports and the weather. That's it.
It's so funny. Very dad.
Yeah.
In the meantime, the mom is talking to her daughter about sex.
Yeah.
And Luce is here
hates
too.
Her dad. Luce is there with her mom, and Rachel's like, I gotta go home.
As soon as she sees Luce, she's like, I have to leave. It's like, come on. Wait.
She's losing it.
Yeah, she's loosing it.
She's loosing it.
We move to, she's having a conversation with that little girl again. The little girl's like, are you going to be with someone forever? And Heck's like, yeah, but I want it to be a woman. And the little girl's like, I get it. I love my best friend. She's like, doesn't mean you're a lesbian or anything.
Yeah, she's like, I'd rather spend the rest of my life with my best friend than a boy. Doesn't mean you're a lesbian or anything.
It's so
and I'm
funny.
like, girl, you might find out someday.
You're going to find out something. Our main couple, Rachel and Heck, are home.
Yeah, she wants a beer. And for some reason, this prompts him to be like, are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Which I was confused by.
Well, she's been behaving weird.
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe she's pregnant. He's racking his brain, his little brain.
And he's like, I want to have kids now. She's like, I'm not sure.
Yep. And then she calls Luce and then hangs up, and Luce calls her back, and basically Heck arranges for her and Luce to essentially have a date on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Because I think he's trying to be like, have girl time.
Have
and
friends,
maybe
talk about stuff, something.
You need to figure some things out. So they go to a football game.
And Luce tells Rachel she's shrill. She's shouting.
Yeah,
for the
she's
game.
screaming. She's like, you're shrill. If you want them to hear you, you have to she's like, let me
Project.
show you how to project. And she's like, use your
stomach.
You have to use your diaphragm. She's like, let me. And Rachel's like, maybe if you use both hands. Ridiculous. And she's like, and now open up your mouth, cathedral mouth. It's all these breathing, acting techniques, basically. And she's like, oh, you have to show me. And Luce screams,
he's a wanker, number 9.
yeah, you're a wanker, number 9, and it echoes throughout the entire
whole
city.
Stadium or whatever.
And then they're like, let's hang out more. Let's go dancing.
And they go to play Dance Dance Revolution.
At an arcade.
Which is very cute.
Very 2005.
But it's always so funny in movies, especially where they make people look like they're actually dancing while doing Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're never really dancing.
No, you're trying to win.
You're playing like a controller, but with your feet.
Yeah.
But they always love to have them do coordinated dances. And I'm like, this is so silly.
I'm being goofy and fun while I dance. It's like, no, you're trying to win.
You're focused. There are points at stake.
Yeah.
Come on. But it's cute. It's very cute.
It is cute. So they have this moment, and I don't know.
They, at the end of the night, they're talking
kiss.
flower types again. And,
Yeah.
And Rachel loves a lily. And she's like, what does a lily mean? And she's like, a lily means I dare you to love me. And then Luce admits it was her birthday that night. And then
I was like, why didn't you tell anyone? Why
I think it's weird.
I don't know. Okay, I have a thing. Listen,
Yes?
I know some people take their birthdays too far and people find that annoying.
Yes.
But I also find when people are I don't even care about my birthday.
It's weird.
I'm like, fuck you.
Come on.
Just celebrate your birthday a little bit.
Yeah.
Have some fucking self-confidence and enjoy something.
Why be so weird?
Yeah. You don't have to make a huge deal out of it. You don't even have to have a party, but don't be so just like, I hate my birthday.
No one needs to know about my birthday.
I'm just like, can you be happy? Like, why are you so depressing?
I think it's only allowed if you've had a very, very, very traumatic birthday event.
Sure.
And if you have not, then grow up.
Yeah.
Like, have
Just
some fun. Let
be
other
like-
people have fun. Give people a reason to celebrate.
I love a birthday party.
Yes.
I want to go to everyone's birthday party.
Yes.
Birthday parties are like one of the few events that I'm like, oh, I will definitely not cancel on that, or I'm going to try to make it.
Yeah.
Like, I love going to a birthday party.
Mine's weddings.
I mean, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
A wedding, I would say, is an even higher stakes thing than that. But
because weddings are always fun. But birthday
Yes.
parties, it's so nice to get to just celebrate someone a little and say nice
Yeah.
things to them.
And I feel like it can be so casual.
Yes.
Let's go meet up at a bar.
Chill.
This is the time that I will be there.
Yes.
Show up.
Yeah.
Birthdays are so fun.
They're so fun. You're not someone who cries every birthday, right?
Certainly not. Certainly not. I definitely don't have meltdowns every birthday. Hey, but I still love
She
it
still
and
loves it,
celebrate
okay?
I actually
And I like that. That's brave of you.
I love my birthday so much, and I always want to celebrate, and I always cry because I can.
It's her birthday and she can cry if she wants to.
You know what? I know I'm an annoying birthday person, and that's why I'm saying you don't have to take it that far.
I don't think you're annoying. No,
kinda.
I like your birthday. I think you're the right amount of birthday.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
And you like the part where I cry.
It's funny.
It's a fun little tradition. It's because I love
it. Doesn't give me
so
joy in the
much.
moment. I don't get joy in the moment.
And I just want so badly for it to be like nice and fun. And I overwhelm myself because I want everybody to be having a good time.
Yes.
And then I don't have a good time.
Yes.
And I ruin everything for myself and I have a breakdown inevitably.
I'd say you crying at a birthday, it's more like what people call type 2 fun for me, you know? Where in the moment you're like, okay. But then afterwards you're like, oh, that was a good time.
Yeah. And I always get over it.
Yeah, of course.
I move past it.
I love it.
And sometimes the crying is justified and a lot of the times it is not.
Who's to say?
Who's
you know?
to say, really?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thank you.
So their birthday is close to each other and they almost kiss when they're saying goodbye. Yes. They don't. And
I just wanted them to kiss.
Yeah, we all
want
to kiss so bad. They took a long time to kiss.
She goes back home. She's in bed. Her husband's holding her. She's obviously like, I don't want you holding me. Sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
And then she's talking to her friends again and she says, did you ever, cross the street? And her friends are like, what?
Yeah. Like, did you ever fancy another woman? One of her friends is like, I already tried it. Didn't happen for me. I like men. And then the other one says, I always hoped to do a woman before I died, but I also want to go to Norway and probably never going to happen. And I was like, that's crazy. That. You live in London. It'd be so easy to go to Norway.
And there are women nearby as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny. And her whole thing, she's going to take Hector out to dinner because I think she's trying to pretend that her relationship is good. And they come back from dinner and
she's like, oh, remember when we used to like do it in the bushes at night? Or like in the trees, and she runs off. She's trying to honestly have fun. She's like, let's go fuck in the forest. Like, let's feel like we're kids again when we were first like falling in love with each other.
She's trying to ignite the spark.
Yeah. And he's being like, oh, why do we have to do this?
We have a bed.
And he's being honestly kind of a little bitch about it.
He is a little bit of a bitch. He's won the whole film. He's like, I can't make a speech. It's too scary. I can't go in the bushes.
He's very
I can't
sweet, but
he's
I'm
very
just
sweet
like,
boy.
dude.
Like, obviously she's going through, like, play into it.
Yes.
If you want to fix it so bad.
He's also like, he's trying so hard to fix the relationship and being like, oh, we're not really having sex anymore. We're having all these issues. And then she's like, hey, this would be fun for me. And he's like, no, I don't like that.
Yep.
And it's like, can you try a little bit? She's giving you something here.
But also, it wouldn't fix anything.
Yeah.
She'd still end up with... anyway, yeah, they're in the woods. He's not happy. And then 2 other guys come out from the woods. This was fun.
This was some other random guys. And they're like, we're just hooking up. And they're like, oh, so are we.
And the other 2 guys are like, we just only met this evening. And then Hex says, sometimes I feel like we just did too. And it felt like such an oof. Felt like a big...
You don't have to say that.
Oof. Yeah.
He's feeling weird about everything. But I'm like, dude, she was trying in that moment.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because he's British, but it does remind me of my relationship I had with a British guy when everything was going bad, but neither of us were having conversations about it. And it would just kind of like leak out in these bizarre ways or like little things you'd say. And it just felt so pent up and bad. And
I don't know if that's an exclusively British
I don't
thing.
think so either. But mine was British and he was British. And I was like, yep, that's them.
This is all British men.
They also kind of like look alike, thin, tall.
Yeah, he was very your type.
Yeah. Just like Norman Bates,
Norman Bates is your type.
Yep. The heart wants what the heart wants. The heart wants to be killed. Okay. So
now Rachel's back at the flower shop. You make me feel something I cannot feel. Luce brings her to the back to talk to her. Rachel's like, it's over. Like, you make me feel bad. I can't like talk to you. And she leaves. And then she comes back in and they finally fucking kiss and they're making out with each other.
And they're making out in the flowers.
On these flowers. Yes. Killing the fucking product.
Well, yes. But I think it's like a metaphor for how he wouldn't be in the bushes and now she's there and getting thorns in her body and she doesn't care.
She doesn't care because she just wants to kiss her.
Yep. And then Heck arrives.
Heck shows up.
And she's like, and Rachel goes to the back room and Luce is like, what are you doing here? He's like, I want to buy flowers.
He's like, why are you being so weird?
The establishment in which we are in.
And he's like, recently she's been off.
Yeah, do you know why? Do you know what's up with Luce? We don't get it.
He's trying to figure out if she found out anything about it.
Yeah.
And she's like, you should ask her,
it's
not
so
me.
sad.
It's very sad. I felt very bad for him in this moment. He really is trying in his own way.
In his own way, but she's like, can't you just ask her what's wrong? He's like, I can't ask Rachel if there's anything wrong. It'd be too scary because what if there is?
Yeah, he says that's weird. What if there is? And I definitely get that being in that situation where you're like, I don't want to ask this question because
I don't want the answer.
I can't handle whatever the answer is.
Absolutely.
And that's a really shitty position to be in.
It's so sad. And then once he leaves, Rachel escapes through the window and runs away.
She's running off.
Luce has to chase after her.
And she's like, you can put an end to this by telling me to go. And she's like, and Rachel's like, is that what you want? No, I want you.
Yeah.
But they decide to go their separate ways.
Yeah, she's like, don't forget me. And then I think Rachel goes, I won't remember anything else. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Right.
And then we have a weird work scene that doesn't matter with Heck and his boss.
I wrote, Heck is doing boring work things again. Who the fuck cares? He's quitting because he's sick of lying. Who knows what he's lying about? His job doesn't matter.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they're trying to show him like growing some like inner strength or being pissed off with this. So then, but it's not he doesn't do anything, whatever.
Yeah. And then a customer comes into Luce's shop and he says, I'm looking for breakup flowers. I don't like my girlfriend anymore and I want to break up with her.
Through a plant. And she's like, a hydrangea bouquet. And he's like, I just want one. And she's like, and then she gets pissed. She's like, you're not. And then she like kicks him out of the store.
Yeah. She's like, she's well rid of you anyway.
And Luce goes home to her mom, and her mom looks like she's going out on a date, and you can tell that Luce is sad. And mom's like, well, you like a girl? And she's like, yeah. And she goes, does she love you? And then Luce is like, yes. And I'm like, how do you know that she loves you?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because it was love at first sight.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. That's my mistake. And then we're home with Rachel and Hector comes home very, very drunk.
Oh, this was also the part where she's like, oh, she's with somebody else. Like when dad left you, it broke your heart. Yeah. And her mom was like, it mends again.
Yeah, which is sweet.
And like, it is sweet and it is true. And it really sucks. Breaking up really sucks. But also, we all get better in the end.
Yeah, or just a little damaged and you keep going.
You just keep trucking along.
Yeah, no choice really.
So then Heck comes home.
Drunk.
He's drunk because he got drinks after work or he got drunk because he quit.
Because he quit his job. And
she needs to talk to him. She tells him that she went crazy. She says, I went crazy for someone and it wasn't you. I was like, oh my God, that is an insane way to reveal
say it like that.
That is so fucked up.
It's so weird to do it that way.
So cruel.
What?
You say, I'm so sorry, I kissed someone else.
Yes. You don't go, someone made me feel incredible feelings and it wasn't you.
Yeah. Mean.
Yeah.
Very mean way to reveal this information to him.
And she's not the one drunk. He's the one drunk. And turns out he's pretending he's sleeping.
Yeah. She turns around and it's like he's passed out. And she's like, you're my best friend. That was enough before.
It'll be enough again.
It'll be enough again. And then we see that he was just pretending to be passed out, probably so she would say shit.
Or because he didn't want to know what he would hear and he's a scaredy cat. And he's like, if I'm pretending to sleep, I don't have to say anything.
They are not good at handling conflict.
No.
It wasn't meant to be.
And then Coop comes up to...
He obviously tells Coop about it. So then Coop shows up to the flower shop. He calls her a dumb slut.
Because he's really upset for his friend. His friend's very sad. Hector called Coop in the middle of the night. And then eventually we're at home for Rachel, like at her parents' house, maybe for Rachel's birthday. It's Rachel's birthday, and the little girl, gets a phone call, and it's Luce saying she's going on a very long holiday. No one is happy here at this birthday. Heck knows that she's with someone. Heck leaves partway through after the birthday song, and then he says, it's not you leaving that's going to kill me. It's you loving someone more.
Yeah.
And I forget. I think that the dad is like really worried about the candles and the wax. He's ignoring this, the wax, and the mom's like, "Will you fuck off with the candles?"
Yeah.
And that's when he brings up the unstoppable force line, which didn't do much for me, has never done much for me the whole film. He goes, what you're feeling now, Rachel, is the unstoppable force, which means I've got to move. It's when they're talking about what's happening, how she's in love with someone else.
Yeah, and this is when she's telling her parents about her?
Not until she's in the car alone with her parents. Okay. Heck leaves. This is him talking to Heck.
Okay.
But then, yes, he leaves. The mom assumes it's Cooper for some reason.
Yeah, Cooper would shag an open wound.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
Dad's like, who's the lucky chap? She's like, Luce, who's a woman.
And the mom's like, who's a woman? You were a woman. Like,
so
love
you're
naming the obvious.
lesbian friends?
That was very silly. This, I did have like similar not great convo with my mom when I told her I was going on a date with a woman. Just a terrible. Moms don't love it. Some moms. Hashtag
not all moms.
Very bad. Very negative.
Yeah, not all.
I think she was like, I told her I was going on a date. She's like, who's the man? Like, it's a lady. And I think she said some crazy stuff. But one of the crazy things she says was like, I can't imagine just going down there on a woman.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you think I'm like going down on every man I go on a date with, first date? Like, why is that part of this conversation?
Yeah.
I'm meeting up with someone for drinks, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that is, I don't know. I feel like my mom has never had a negative reaction other than that she's like, I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, okay.
Okay.
She has said that she would, if my dad dies before her, she would have a female roommate though. But they would not hook up. Love you, Mom. I hope you find your female roommate someday. Actually, no. Live forever, both of you.
Okay, I would say, hope Dad dies forever. I was like, what?
Both of you.
Go down together. Thelma and Louise it.
Thelma and Louise it, please.
Okay, so then we're in the car. Eventually, Dad said, this is where Dad makes, her dad makes a really rough speech about how he's never quite up to snuff for the mother and says in front of everyone. He's like, I know that if my wife had found whoever her true love was, she would leave him like a shot. And I'm like, this is a really heavy, intense, sad conversation to be having in front of everyone in the family. And so he's basically telling her, like, I believe in love and you deserve to have love and let's go get the girl, which is a fun twist from how he's been kind of the whole film. And of course, this poor daughter, H is
like so mad, and she's the only person who cares about Heck. She brings him sweets. He cries, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like when actors try crying and there's no tears.
Oh, you're like, let me see the tears.
Yeah,
I want to see that face wet.
I'm like, you're not crying. I was like, I'm like, if you can't make yourself cry, eye drops. Let's like fake it. I was just
you want tears.
I didn't believe a single thing. It took me completely out of it.
How
I was
funny.
like, it's not even like, oh, that I don't believe the character's feeling. It takes me out of it in a way where I'm like, oh,
this is an actor.
We're acting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, not that well.
That's funny. Yeah, work harder.
Or use like eye drops or something to assist tears. Like, I'm not saying you have to be great at making yourself cry. Anyway, that was my main complaint about that.
I didn't even register him crying. I will say this
probably
man,
because he
wasn't.
He was trying to be like, my voice is shaking, but like, no, there were
nothing's
tears
happening.
I don't know.
This poor man will never be able to look at a flower for the rest of his life.
No.
Ever. Anywhere. Period. The little girl brings up a good point. Why no pudding after breakfast when we do pudding after lunch and dinner? I think pudding represents dessert.
Okay.
In British culture.
Yeah. I don't know that you need pudding after lunch and dinner.
What? Get out. I want pudding after at least dinner.
At least dinner.
I want to sweeten out the night, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And I think breakfast foods in this country are generally dessert.
I don't like desserty breakfast.
I also don't like desserty breakfast.
But sure, have pudding whenever you want. Who cares?
She gave Heck some interesting advice that I guess one of her teachers gave her, which is no problem is unsolvable given a big enough plastic bag. And I'm like, is this woman talking about suffocating people? That was the only takeaway, right? Isn't it?
I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
I think it must be suffocating people, right? A big enough plastic bag? Is it crazy for me to jump to the conclusion that it's suffocating people?
I mean, I don't understand what the hell. I didn't even have an assumption about what it meant because I don't know what the fuck that could mean. Wait, say the whole line again.
There's no problem is unsolvable given a big enough plastic bag.
Yeah, other than like maybe like, oh, you can always clean up your problems. Like
Bury
you can
a
throw
body.
It all away.
I think it's death related, but
I don't know.
That's so, man, maybe
weird.
I once asked a man. There was a guy who worked at my grandfather's lab who I loved, and he was always so calm despite however stuff was around. And I was like, how do you handle, the stuff around this place, because I know my grandpa has a big personality. And I thought he was going to give me some like nice meditation advice. And he was like, there's no problem so big that you can't run away from it.
Honestly, that is true. And I like that advice.
It's great advice.
Yeah.
And this felt a little like that. I liked that.
Realistic. I like it.
Exactly.
We're back in the car.
Yes.
Mom's like, what about my grandchildren? Who will be providing them? Calm down.
And the father's so excited.
Yeah. They're talking about love at first sight, and he's like, the French call it le flash, and she says, they would, bloody perverts.
They're not a good relationship, but a fun relationship.
Yeah. They're at the flower shop to try to get Luce. Luce is not there. Her mom is. Her mom's like, Luce is like on her in a cab going somewhere, just on a trip, probably to get out of town.
And Luce's mom is so excited when she realizes who it is and that she's going after her.
And so Luce's mom is on board. Let's go get her.
They all go in a car.
Their dad and mom are having this conversation in the back seat where we basically come to the conclusion that the dad's like, I'll take Viagra if you're nicer to me.
Great trade-off.
Awesome.
Sad.
Really sad.
The if you're nicer to me part is such a bummer.
Yeah.
And I said their relationship makes me so sad for some reason.
Oh, it's just like two people who have been together and shouldn't have been together. They're unhappily married. It's sad.
It's a bummer. So Rachel tries to call Luce, and she hears the singing in the phone, and she's like, oh, and the singing happens nearby. A guy on a bike is singing or playing Me and You. And for some reason, it's obvious to us, but she has to out loud do a lot of processing going, oh, it's the same song.
It's the same song.
I heard that singing before.
We're both in the same traffic.
I'm like, we're not idiots.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that to us?
And so then she gets out, and I was like, oh, she's going to run through traffic, look inside all the cars, and figure out where Luce is. No, she's going to stand on top of her car.
Yes.
Which seems so dangerous. Traffic could move at any minute, but whatever.
Yes.
We're going on top of the car. At first, I was like, why are we doing this? And then I remembered the yelling thing from before, the projection thing.
Yeah.
She learned how to project. And so she finally yells, you're a wanker, number 9. And Luce hears it because it echoes throughout the whole city. And Luce gets out of her car. They both see each other. She stands on top of a thing. They run to each other.
Yeah. The song plays.
We kiss. The song plays. We think it's the end, but then we have
a
post-credit or a mid-credit scene where Heck is on the plane. I really love this because, like, I do feel like the reasoning for this was like, don't worry, he'll be fine as well. It's okay that she cheated on him.
It's okay that she destroyed the whole thing.
That she really probably fucked him up for a long time because he's meeting this random woman on a plane.
She's hot. She likes him.
So they're meeting each other on the plane. Coop has a baby for some reason.
We don't know why.
Super fucking confused. There's no woman. I was like, where did this baby come from?
I'm like, is the implication that like he just wanted a baby
or that he
and
like
that's
knocked some
fulfilling
woman
for him?
up?
Oh, maybe. Do you think that woman who's pregnant, maybe she was his...
Who was pregnant?
The woman who has like, what are flowers for telling someone I'm pregnant? That'd be fun.
Ooh.
That'd be fun.
Maybe.
Who's to say?
Hey, I'm going to believe it.
Yeah, I'm going to believe it as well. And yeah, he tells this woman on the plane, like, oh, I'm writing a book. She's like, great, because I can read.
Yeah.
Which was funny.
I liked it.
Yeah.
She is into him and she's like, I'm going to make this happen.
Yeah.
Then we see Luce and Rachel sitting on a bench together. They're obviously together.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the plane and this woman is obviously into him.
Also,
and
he's like, how long is the flight? And she goes, 24 hours.
I was like,
plenty of time. I was like, first off, sorry, what flight's 24 hours?
No flight is 24 hours. I couldn't tell if she was trying to like
make a
joke, but it wasn't a good joke. It was confusing.
Yep.
Whatever. She says there's plenty of time. And he realizes, and he mugs at the camera. Just with just the longest
the craziest smile.
And it lasts longer than you want it to. But they really want us to know,
like, he's fucking.
Okay.
He's gonna be fine.
It's okay that she left him for a woman because he's smiling.
Oh man,
it was an insane ending.
It's crazy.
It was great.
It's crazy. This did more or less happen to one of our friends.
They met on a plane?
No.
They
got married, and then like a month or two later, she was cheating on him with another lady.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
It happened. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have him watch this film. Don't watch this film. Okay.
But then did he meet someone on a plane and go...
He should.
Go on a 24-hour flight?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Meet anyone there.
Think about it.
Agree with our...
I would love it to be forever. I don't think we have a lot of information. I think it'll last a while, though. They seem into each other.
Yeah, I'm cool with 3 years.
I feel like they seem to have like enough in common that it'll last. I don't know how they're going to handle conflict. If they can handle it well, I think it's forever.
Yeah.
But we don't have enough information to know that.
No, we have very little information.
And I don't think that but I think they'll last a while.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with that.
Cool. Who would break up with who?
Yeah.
Luce would break up with Rachel.
Yeah, right?
I think she's the more like confident of the two of them. Or
Rachel just makes eye contact with someone again.
Yeah, and she'll leave her.
Yeah.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
But I think that Luce is like the more emotionally mature of the two of them. And so that's like the vibe that I get.
Yeah, that she'll figure it out. And
yeah.
I don't trust Rachel.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's also like Rachel's figuring out a lot of things, and that can be it can be fine or it might be hard.
It could be bad.
And Luce has had time to like
figure things out. Yeah,
on her own.
I really think it could go either way.
Yeah,
it could go either way, but Luce would do the breakup properly.
Yes.
And Rachel would goof it.
Rachel will goof everything.
She'd goof it again by saying something crazy again.
I mean, I hope that like maybe she'll be able to grow with... I don't think that it's impossible that they grow together.
No. And if you're in a relationship with someone like she was for years who obviously can't talk about emotions, you can get trained that way. But I think you could get trained out of it in your new relationship to learn to talk about stuff.
Absolutely. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
So I think it depends.
It depends. It could go either way.
I think... I liked them together. I thought it was cute. I liked them together
too. They're cute.
I thought it was really cute.
I love Keira Knightley and Rachel McAdams. Great film.
All right. This has been When Harry Dumped Sally. If you're just listening, we did a really
weird look at the camera.
Spot.